Yo, 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 yo. What is up, my ninjas? 1 a.m. in the morning. Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. We are playing Fruit Ninja at absolutely unholy times. This is Rainbow Ninjaman coming to you live from Fruitasia once again, shooting for number 1 all like that. Let's grab our gear and let's cut some fruit. Why would you watch me? Whoopsies. Hey. It's been a while since I went like that. That guy there is me. That guy there is me. Oh? No, I think Dakota changed his TFP. Whatever. And that guy there is me. Well, second. Anyway. We are gonna hit some fruit today. We are gonna make sure that stream is working. Oh, jeez. Is this stream actually streaming? No dropped frames. Let's hit that F5 button on the stream and hopefully I can see you guys know it works. Yep, we are good to go. Sorry, guys. Do the usual Zen warm-up. Do the usual. Probably play a little bit of Blade. And a little bit of... Oh, geez. I have a friend who is putting his chat messages right in front of my screen. So I'm actually having slight difficulty seeing what's going on the screen. I love my buddy, but sometimes both of us actually, both of us have this unhealthy work obsession. It actually really isn't healthy. I should stop working at these hours. But it is what it is. Some people, completely missed that. When you spend a large amount of time of your life devoted to something, some set of things, it becomes really hard to stop doing those things. 522. 522 clean. That's a really good score. That's the kind of score that would have put me on the top of the leaderboard if I hadn't had a better one before. And if not for that giant glitch. Right now, though, I'm just focused on getting as clean a run as I can. Ah. loosen up my arms for classic. Ah. Completely mess up, but that's okay. And my friend has just announced that he's going to be a little quiet, so I'm going to get to it anyway. I expect exactly 0 people in here at this hour on a Thursday night of all things. So we're just going to hit classic. So my shtick, I think we hit classic and then we hit blades after. My shtick? Don't like how my headset rests on my face. Let's fix that before I get too invested. Little off center, but that's a mental thing. Little low, and that's entirely me. With these early ones, a lot of it is about making sure that my gear is calibrated right. So I can kind of tell. Because I'm having some more problems with my left than normal. So the thing about this is that you can tell how good your gear is if you are me by going for criticals seriously, making a few risky cuts like that one. And that one, because it's okay to make risk this early on. A 300-point run, that's something to sneeze at, right? If you're me. Yeah. I think my left is just not doing its job as far as being tight. Let's move my hand up a little bit. Tighten this up a little bit. Whoopsies. Drop the run. Swing with my left a little bit. That seems a little closer to right. Yeah, that's right. So the thing about this is that criticals, you get them by cutting through the dead center of the fruit. So if you have significant skill at this game, you can just sort of think about it. Move your Sai into the dead center of the fruit. Give it a nice slow whack. And that's how you know if your gear is on correctly. If you are at my level. Ah. It's a little bit like... That is such a cocky thing to say. It is so cocky to say such a thing. Because being able to kind of consistently whack a critical out, that is such a cocky thing to say. It's like, oh yeah, I can just do it. Get good. Like, calibrating your gear so that a round that is never... Like, it's a sign that something has gone incredibly right. It's like how skilled engineers will take, like, a soda bottle or something. Or a coffee cup. And use that to determine if something is actually, like, level. I'm at that stage of Fruit Ninja. Ah. $1,000 points just by messing around. Midnight on a Thursday after a hard day of work. That's the way to do it. My body has not taken over yet, and it has been a little while since I played Fruit Ninja. But it's clear that most of my reflexes are still here. Most of my stuff is still here. I did just faceplant into a bomb. But we are out here cutting the fruit. Like a normal Thursday evening. The funny religion number. Oh. Have to make the same jokes every time, I think. Was that harder than normal? It felt harder than normal. I feel very much like my body hasn't quite taken over yet. Even like normally that happens at like 1,000 or 2,000 points. But there is some real beauty. Nope. I do feel like my body hasn't done its job yet. Like that miss was straight up, like not hitting those bumps with my left just now, that was 100% luck. I think my body is starting to try to take over. No. But there's this thing that happens, and it's really beautiful. Yeah, I can feel it starting. There's this thing that happens where your body starts... Yep, there it goes. Where your body just does the thing that it needs to do. And all of the motions that you make with your hands don't register in your brain. So you just think, oh, I'm gonna do the thing. You don't even think it, right? It's a very instinctual. Thing, and I think this is what happens to people who get really good at sports, although I don't know for a fact. But every motion you make stops being this planned thing. Something in your hand just sort of maps a path for your scythe through the bombs and, well, not through, around the bombs. And through the fruit. Might not be optimal. But it doesn't need to be the best. And you can see that this is just what happens. So Rainbow Ninjaman can now talk nonsense because his body has started doing its job. So why am I here cutting fruit way past midnight? Unlike a normal, not like a normal person. Very unlike a normal person. Well, it's because I am a workaholic, apparently. We needed something for work last week. Yeah, all of that is entirely my body taking over. No brain, just fruit. Anyway. We needed something like last week for work. And, it was impossible to get. And so I am out there, feeding up a certain thing. Getting certain things ready. Ah! That lime was a silly risk, but I just went for it. 3,400, that's pretty poor. I say, as someone who is still doing infinitely better than most people. But my body is doing its job now. I am messing around a lot. Wachow, wachow. Anyway. I've been up pretty late trying to get something done for work. For a while, actually. And that's almost done. So I am pretty close to entering my preferred state of work. Normally, I am bottlenecked. By someone who just refuses to get stuff done. once I get this thing done, I'm back into my preferred workspace. More or less. Bombs bouncing off. Bottom of the floor. Oh, big flashy movement. Almost got me wrecked. And now that it's about 800 points, it's time for the big rush. Any moment now. See that? Those are the moments where you know that if you are thinking about it, you are hosed. Probably. You gotta let your body take over once you get as good as Mr. Rainbow Ninjaman here. Gotta let your body take over and take your left hand and plant it right into that bomb. Zero brain today. I want to get at least a 1,000 or at least one 5,000 point run this night. Doing a little bad. Probably because I am actually really tired. The luck is coming to me, but my body is obviously... My body and mind are obviously not doing their job. Which I think is like a surefire sign that tells me that I need to stop working as hard as I do. So I'll probably do that, actually. I need to get proper sleep. Another element is that I just have these neighbors who, they like to make an incredible amount of noise at all hours. I am moving again. Beautiful double crit. But I guess that's like, it's becoming a nonchalant thing for me. I think my favorite moment... I've had, I think, 1 or 2 quadruple criticals. Mostly in blades. But it is a thing that happens, and I'm really proud of those moments. A lot more than the rest, actually. Ah. I'm being a little bit, not cautious when it comes to those bombs today. So I need to cool my jets just a smidgen. I've hit one, more than one. Bombs thinking that it was like a mango or something. Or a plum. See, I missed like 2 fruit. Whoa! Yeah, I had 2 misses for a moment there, and now they're gone. A thing that I've noticed that I do, I don't realize that I'm doing it, but I sort of go left to right. And then right to left, like this. I'm on the right, yeah. So I'll clear the fruit on one side of the board, and then I'll clear the fruit on the other side of the board. Right? I don't really like, how to say it. I don't think I've ever noticed that I'm doing it. But I'll be staring at one side of the board more often than I do with both. Like I'll have this like 1 or 2 angle or 1 or 2 lane blind spot for like a second or 2. And it'll be on the far side of the board. Like here I'm only looking at the left, no, I'm only looking at the right, left, right. And it sort of keeps me from taking on more than I can chew. Now, of course, right now I'm a little hosed. I saw a bomb drop, and I thought that was my last miss, and I was a little scared. I'm very conscious of the side looky thing now. And it's making me not alternate as much as I should. It's like when you're told that you're manually breathing. And then you start manually breathing. It's like that. Yeah. Some things really are just best left in your subconscious. There are a lot of things hanging around in there that you don't realize are in there. Not all of them are bad, but you don't want to be aware of them regardless. Like whatever thing keeps your heart beating, you want that to stay in your subconscious really badly. Human beings are not born blank slates. There are things that we just know how to do and that we never think about. Like how I plant that side perfectly into that coconut between those two bombs. Didn't think about it. I wasn't even, like, scared of it. I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sweep a bajillion fruit off the board all at once? Yeah. That basically surgical dance between those bombs. Do you think I thought about that? That bomb? Tinking off my side? Tinking right off the top of my side? No. If I thought about that, my day would be really awful. I think I was focused a little too hard on one side. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one dude who came in. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a 4,000 point run. And I don't think we're doing a 5,000 point run today. No, sir, no, sir. Today is not the day. In fact, I think today is the day where this ninja capitulates a little bit. And sits down and says, today is not his day. Let's play a little bit of fun. Stiffen up our wrist. Center our body. Bodies are not centered at all there. What happened? What happened? That's a little bit more like it. A little bit high of a cut there. Let's get some critical practice in. Remind ourselves of how to do this. There we go. This is gonna be an okay, but not a great run, I think. This is really nice for, like, really perfecting your angles. It throws enough singletons at you. That you will do okay with singletons if you can hit singles pretty solid. The 184, it's not that great. But it's solid. It's a solid run. Whack-a-Fruit. I never really liked Whack-a-Fruit, I think. This is one that I am tied. I don't know how well that didn't go that well. That was 150. Yeah, 150. Not that great. Criticals are better than speed. By a lot. That said, you do need a little bit of speed. Keep forgetting the angle on that. And I keep getting really close to center, actually. See, that went... The speed was better, but not the score. It's because I got more criticals that time, right? Atrocious. Look at this. Two criticals? Look, that's gonna be like a B. Yeah, don't even get an A if you don't get criticals. You need the crits. I forget this one. Which one is this one? Oh, I know. Okay. Who is this? Is that 294 or is that a 284 there? That's 284. This boy. Oh. Going for it. People going for it. I love it. Imperfect. Imperfect reflex. It's like a negative crit. I think today's just not the day, dudes. I think we wrap it up and just accept failure. Accept that some days just aren't your day. It's okay. Today is not the day. And we gotta accept it and move on. What's happening next? What's happening next is Rainbow Ninjaman is gonna take a little bit of a break from work. Because he has obviously overworked himself. This shtick where I am this late for stream should not happen this often. I just got wrapped up and stuff. What I think we're gonna do, every couple weeks we're gonna play some VR Avoid, because the shtick on this channel is that this is a score chasing VR arcadey channel. I look at VR games with high scoreboards. I chase after the high scores. And so any game that has solid promise of having such a scoreboard, I'm going to play. In practice, this means a lot of Fruit Ninja. And, you know, that's why we see a lot of what we see. However, there are other games that I play. I played VR Avoid last Tuesday. Usually I stream Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Pacific. But that just doesn't always happen. It's because this is not a profit-driven channel. I have a job. It takes precedence over this channel a lot. What that means is I'd love for you to like and subscribe, but do not super chat. Regular chat in the regular chat and I will talk to you. And do not turn off ad block. Zero money coming to me from this. I'm cool with that. Hobby, right here, not my job. I just want to know that people like to see what I do. So, that's it. I'm gonna get back at it. Hopefully next time I play, I'll have something a little bit more flashy for you guys. 4,000 point run in Classic, not my best. Not my best. But it is, yeah, it's something. Anyway, you guys have a good night. I'll take it easy. Which I put out.